when you use ibis paint, I usually use this one. I don't really like using the other ones. And I make it red so it would make sense, so I can see it. I don't know, I've just been sick lately, so I'll leave it. I'm going to draw a furry because, I don't know. But you draw a circle like this, sometimes you like mess up on it. But I like drawing it like this because I don't like the way sometimes the circle ends up being. And I don't really want it to be a perfect circle. I'm gonna draw an easy one. I don't know, I just feel so sick. Maybe I don't know, maybe the way my OC used to look. I'm better at drawing furries than anything else. So then you draw something like this, sort of. And then you draw the nose like this. Like I draw the nose like this sometimes. Sometimes it's different, sometimes it's not. Yeah, it sort of looks like the way Foxy did it. But right now that's the only way I know how to do it. And wait, the mouse sort of looks like this. I don't know how to really do this, to be honest with you. This will just be a random furry. Maybe make this a base. I came up with a new barrier art style for furries. This isn't really always the hard part, but sometimes it could be if you can't find the right pose that really matches it. Matches what you're drawing. And I like drawing the other eye closed because I don't really like messing with the eyes. Then you do another tab thing, and then yeah. And you start to trace over the sketch with whatever color you like. Sometimes I like to make this one look easier, so this one will be easier to go over it with. But then sometimes you're drawing and you have no clue what you're drawing, which is fine, because you could just draw random whatever you draw. Honestly, I think art is just art. I mean, it could look like anything and it would still be considered art. So nobody's really a bad artist. I mean, like, if you want to draw, you like better things than this, then look up how to draw this. And plus, it would be easier because I suck at teaching. But sometimes if you draw like cats or something, they have like their teeth is like different. It's like not like it doesn't have any flat spaces. It's all like teeth, just sharp teeth. But sometimes when you draw, you might mess up where the eye is supposed to go. And that's fine. Sometimes I do that and you make it too small. Sometimes if I'm drawing like somebody's OC, I will give it more detail. Or sometimes not, because I don't feel like it. And I feel like drawing something really easy. But sometimes when you draw, it might not turn out the way you want it to, which is fine. I mean, like, yeah, that happens to a lot of people. And, like, you draw something like this. You don't finish this part right here. You wait until you, like, okay, that was just there for fun, but I might not add that because, yeah, I might. And then you get an eraser, and you get the eraser, and you erase this. So I usually like get this right here. I used to like go on this, get the paint bucket and fill it in, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm only gonna do that when I want to. I'm going to make the inside of the ears will probably always be pink, unless if it's somebody's OC, and it's not. Actually, you know, I'm just gonna fill it in like this. It's gonna be, I don't know, something. It's gonna look cool. Crap. And sometimes if you don't want to, you don't have to add these. I mean, like, I'm just doing it for design. But sometimes when you draw so people have like those looks. And it looks really cool. Or if you're just drawing something random and it looks, and you want to make it look cool, like if you're making a new OC or something. Because honestly, I think this looks cool. And then sometimes this happens because you leave a space open, which happens to me a lot sometimes. But when you draw, if you draw something like this and it looks traced, I mean, like if that's like part of your art style, if somebody says you trace and you know you don't, then like people could draw like that. I used to draw like that. Maybe, I think, because it looked cool. Wait, I'm going. And then you color it in like this. And to make it look like it's like nice, do this. And since he's going to be like, I don't know, something. I really like the color blue, so I'm gonna make it look like this. Crap. His sometimes I put the eyes like that. He's not an animatronic because I don't even watch anything FNAF related that much anymore. And his, like, sometimes you just might like draw something and it might look kind of weird, like the blood is different, like it's not red or anything, like his blood's gonna be blue. Don't even know what to add now. I think I could go ahead and do the since I'm not drawing anything like important or anything, I'm gonna be lazy with this, very lazy with this. And you shade it. And you guys probably don't want to like watch an hour-long video of me trying to get this right. Right now, this is actually looking pretty cool. So that's how you do that, I guess. I'm really proud of this. Actually, this is probably the best I got proud of ever.